What do you have to ask? What would you like to know? Just a heads up, I am being watched by the CIA. I've been watched by them from like UCCS. When I went to college, it was like over a decade ago. What a Gen career? Okay, Gen career. I'm not quite sure what Gen career is, but I just wanted to warn you. So please be appropriate, because the government's watching. So let's see. Like generational? Like, let's see. I haven't heard that before. So let's see. Well, you're a student. Okay, cool. Whoop. See, that's the right deck for you. Okay. Ace of Blades. You may not be in the right area. Let's see. So you're probably studying something that just doesn't really fit for you. Um, let's see. I'm feeling kind of business. I'm not sure if it is, but um, you know, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Whatever you're thinking of now, medicine. Oh, okay. Whatever you were just thinking about, that's what's going to make you money. I'm not sure if it's medicine. Let's see. I feel like medicine leads you to that because you're getting Queen of Wands. So medicine, um, I'm so happy I switched the cards because one fell out for you. So that definitely means that this deck is for you. I would say that maybe you're, on campus and you're just taking the wrong classes. Maybe medicine is more directed towards helping your family members out, and maybe that's not necessarily for you because you need to focus on yourself. But you want to be a doctor, okay? Um, the Chariot, okay. I was just thinking you should do something like psychology or sociology, something with like people to help them, because that's usually like how doctors are. And, and I'm not like pushing you in any way whatsoever on like what you should take, but, like getting a doctorate is a lot of work. It's a lot of stress, a psychology degree and sociology degree. I mean, you can go many different directions with it. You can, do your own counseling. You can do your own therapy. You can even make your own psychology practices. So there's a lot of options that you can do. Plus, there's a lot of companies. Going and getting a doctorate, I feel like that's a lot of stress for you. Um, Oh, the tower. I was just thinking that, if, God forbid that you were a doctor and you were doing a surgery and this person passed away, I feel like it'd be hard for you to cope and manage. And I feel like the tower is kind of like that falling apart. Um, you know, uh, yeah, like letting go. I feel like someone in your family is sick and that's why you're kind of going into it. I'm always suffering with things. Me too. Me too. Um, sorry, you see my face all up close because I'm like trying to read what you're saying. Um, so I feel like growth because you want to help people. And even being a psychologist or, a sociologist, which, sociology is more of like a minor. If you want to do something that's more directed towards a doctorate, psychology is perfect. You can get an MD in that. Um, Again, you're still kind of having that, like anxiety a little bit because if you're helping someone and they do commit suicide or they do something that you thought that they wouldn't do or you missed because it was a red flag that you just didn't pay attention to, you may blame yourself for that. But I feel like it'd be worse if you were a doctor and like a medical condition was given to them by someone else, True. I want to do something good for people. Absolutely. My goodness. Yeah, you are a very helpful person. You're a very like growth inspiring person. You want people to flourish. You want people to, be as a tree, I guess. And it's kind of like, I guess that's just sedating something that's on the cards, but like a flower, you want to watch something grow. So maybe go into some type of children's psychology, therapy for children. being able to watch them grow up from possibly making a mistake in school or having family problems would definitely help you mentally because you're watching someone better themselves, and that's just much more satisfying, I guess, for you. um, the Harrison. I feel like you're resonating with what I'm saying. um, so you know I feel like, let me grab my oracle deck real quick. Okay, this is my favorite oracle deck. I'm not hit it. Got a network issue. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I have hackers. They're hacking into my account. That's why I'm on live. I'm trying to prove this. So, if you do have issues, please just let me know and I'll make documents of it. Documentation. I'm sorry. You know, I thought Castle Rock, Colorado was a safe place to be, but I feel like people are just like driving by with like some type of drugs or something. Cause I'm just having a hard time breathing. Even my child is. So, anyways, we'll get back to what we're doing here. If you can hear me, you just message me again and I will finish what I'm saying with my oracle deck. Um, I'm just so nauseated right now. So just be forewarned, network issue. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to draw three. Okay. Sorry, you got my nose all up in there. I have love conquers all. The pest is a prison and death rights. Yes. Okay, cool. So, mm, love conquers all. Okay. You're definitely a caring, kind, giving person. The past is a prison. I feel like you possibly lost somebody, and that's why you're going into, a med degree. Death rights. I feel like you're going to say goodbye to this career. Not as a bad thing. I feel like you've studied enough. You really enjoy it. Um, and I'm happy you resonate with that. You can always let me know if you're like, nah, this is definitely not hitting. Then I will switch the cards up. Um, let's just pull one more. I like pulling threes because it's past, present, and future. Discipline. You know, don't don't judge yourself too hard. Don't be upset with yourself too hard. Um, because I feel like this is good for you. You're still going to get a doctorate if you go down that road. It's still a possibility. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, my floor is like shaking. these, these air conditioners are just so loud. Um, with that being said, you know, get my glasses. These cards are so cool and detailed. I'm just going to look at them real quick. Uh, Black cat. Any animals by chance? You have a little pet by chance that's kind of sitting with you. I feel like you definitely lost something. An animal or a person might be there for you right now, kind of just encouraging you to do better and to and it's not like they're doing the wrong thing by encouraging you to be a medical professional, but I feel like they just want you to be happy. And this is definitely down the road. So they were like, yeah, like, let's go and let you be a doctor. But I feel like there's just a bit too much stress for you. It's a little bit too much anxiety. Psychology is much more easygoing. Personally, I took psychology classes. That's why I feel like I'm being a little biased. But, when you go to speak to your teachers and stuff, they're so personal with you. They'll sit down and talk to you. You can have like life conversations with them and really connect with them, and they'll lead you down the right way. And I say a sociology minor because it's very nice to be able to connect with the outside world and be like, so for example, if you're in an elevator and you're with a ton of people and you turn around and you're facing on the inside or like facing the front way of the elevator instead of facing on the outside of the elevator, most of the time people will turn around with you. So that's sociology. All right. The psychological side is I'm turning around because I don't want to look at the doors opening because it makes me anxious. That's the psychological side. If other people turn around with you, you're not really sure what made them turn around psychologically, but by sociology is all about people following one another. One person does it and the other person does it, and it's a common theory. A common theme. Um, this is not a theory. This is all factual information in textbooks. The call of the night. I feel like you're really enjoying this type of like that atmosphere. You like that. You want to be able to conversate with people. And, personally, I didn't make a lot of friends down at UCCS, but I really enjoyed being able to sit with other people that seemed like they wanted to learn about the human mind. You know what I mean? Like I mostly focused on neurology because I wanted to figure out how to increase the memory of the brain because my grandmother had Alzheimer's. So it was a personal, that maybe like you want to go and save somebody. Can you also check my current energies? What is coming towards me? August and September, of course. I'll change the decks one more time and we will try it. But I definitely feel like you are going somewhere. Absolutely. So, and like I said, please don't like change up your degree and like take what I'm saying too much into consideration. Though I do feel like that's a degree where, and it's not like foolproof. You can't be like, no one's going to hurt themselves and I'm never going to have to blame myself for this stuff. But but it's a little bit easier because you're kind of like you're cutting that off. You know what I mean? If you see someone that's sick, you can, not like medically you can say something's wrong, but you can be like, yeah, maybe you should go to a doctor. You seem a little pale today, and like maybe that will satisfy those urges that you're having. Um, to be in the medical profession, which I mean, you still would be as a psychologist, and having a minor in sociology just helps you figure out who you want to take on onto your cases, and never take on too much. Never take on too many people. Never take on people that you can't trust, because they're lying to you. That just means that you're not the right therapist or psychologist for them. Not your fault. You'll find them. So let me change the decks real quick. Yep. Right. Okay. We're thinking August and September. I love La Muerte. Scary but fun fact. She lost a child, died with her in the womb. Do you know that? It's kind of scary to go to Mexico. Be like, oh my goodness, I do not want to see that grave. I don't know. Do they have a grave for La Muerte? La Muerte. But anyway, she's with you. She's a fortune teller, the future, if you look it up. And I say watch at your own risk because it's tarot card reading. Everybody knows this stuff can be scary at some points. You know what I mean? Let's see. Five of Wands. Ooh, something has struck in your interest. Something has struck your interest. Um, Hmm. All right. You're on the way. The Knight of Wands. I feel like you have a drive now. You have a drive. So how about I do 3 for each month? Okay. Cards say no because it's swords here. So King of Swords. How about, let's see. Am I allowed to do one more for September? Okay. One more. The butterfly. I feel like September is going to be when everything takes off. I feel like August, you're going to go to school. You know, you asked for August, right? Or is it August? Okay. I thought you said like September and October. Hmm. Um, so I feel like August, you're figuring stuff out. You have this idea now. It's struck in an interest, and now you're on the way with the Knight of Wands. And with the King of Swords, I feel like that was something for you. Kind of like an urgent stop. Don't worry. You know, it's okay. And then with the Ten of Wands, the butterfly, you take flight. You really do. You go somewhere. You go somewhere mentally. You go somewhere. I don't think physically you go somewhere. Not unless you want to. Anyway, I'm gonna give one more day. One more shuffle. 2. How about 3 for her? 3 for good luck. I love threes. Triangle. Strongest. Strongest shape that you can have. She goes, yeah. I feel like you're gonna have a good month in September. Really good. I feel like right now you're just kind of like shifting. You're a little worried, and that's okay. Being a medical student, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't. Those tests are so huge. I mean, like the stack is thicker than the deck of books. Okay, the deck over here. I mean, they're just, oh my goodness. I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't study enough, um, to get like really good grades, or at least like I just couldn't remember, which is why I was taking neurology. I wanted to figure out how to like help my brain. Which, fun fact, the Mediterranean diet is perfect, perfect for Alzheimer's patients. It helps increase brain activity and also do new things every day. Try something new. You've never made a necklace before? Make a necklace. You've never painted before? Paint. You never read? Read a book. Or you haven't read in a little while. Do things that make your mind work. You know, that'll keep your brain pristine. Hello. Of course I will. Meek RM. Whoever may you be, I will definitely do it. Okay. Goodness, I feel like my neighbor's upset because I'm up so early doing this. No contact, third party situation. Juan's current intention towards me versus towards Nelly. Thanks. Okay. All right, let me finish up with this. I can't pronounce it. Gupta. Thanks for a lot, time, effort. I really enjoyed with you. Okay, hold on, one more. Don't forget religion. I'm gonna leave it on that. Do not forget religion. Find grace. Okay. All right. So you want to know about Juan's intentions versus Nelly. Sure. Let me see. I changed my decks up. Wait. Yes, tarot card readings are very religious. Very religious. Spooky things happen with tarot cards. What are calling for you? Okay. Of course, yes, have fun, enjoy, and even if you want to still continue on with your doctorate, do a minor in psychology or sociology or like minor in both because they are just so useful. I mean, like you walk into some type of bad situation, you just know right away. You know, you're like, "Oh, I'm leaving the Starbucks. Ain't no way. These two are about to get into a huge fight. You know what I mean? Like you can avoid situations all day. Anyway, all right. Mr. M, I'm gonna do a rune for you. Or Mrs. And you got it. I'm sorry. Sorry. Conflict, going opposite directions, solitude. I feel like solitude, um, and uncertainty. So lucky to have you this morning. Thank you so much. This makes me okay. Please distinguish between me and Nelly. Okay. Oh, that was the runes is just to set a pace. Just to set a pace. I feel like there's just some type of conflict and you're going in a different direction in your mind, you know? I feel like you personally have information that you need to take care of. Does that resonate? Not necessarily completely about the relationship. Whoop, knew this was your deck. Here we go. Okay. I feel like you're gonna lose money. The King of Cups upside down fell. Okay. So maybe this relationship requires a lot of money. Maybe it requires, you know, like you need a nurture. And maybe that's not necessarily what's good for you. Sorry. I hate not like hate doing these readings for people, but I don't want to read too much into it because I don't want to encourage or discourage a relationship. I'm not here to do that. Um, Seven of Wands, a lot of work. So possibly you've been friends for a while, or maybe you're just acquaintances, and or even your coffee barista. Who knows? But you've put in a lot of work, and I feel like that is why this is an intention for you. I don't feel like it's going to work. See the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords here. Sorry, this should say no kids. I'm going to recheck that. I don't think I put an age limit on there, but you know, sometimes tarot cards can be a little provocative. Um, this is my favorite because it has crows in it. I don't know if you've Edgar Allan Poe loves crows, so I just got it because there's crows. Eight of Cups. Okay, whatever you were thinking about just now, that is going to fulfill yourself. Fulfill your heart. Let's see. All right, now we're going to get into it. That's just the basis of it. Let's see. These two together. These two together. Okay. Is this Good relationship, or should it take place? Eight of Cups. See what that means. Seven of Wands. Oh my goodness, it's like almost the same. Holy crap. Okay. I feel like what I said is definitely resonating. It's possibly not a good relationship. I wouldn't look into it. It's most likely going to cause you to lose money, be, a little bit over bearing, a little bit over anxiety. No contact, third party situation. Wands quant. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. Miss. Intention towards me versus towards Nelly. Oh, you are asking for someone else. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. That's interesting. Okay. Mm, Four Swords. I don't feel like it's going to work out. I feel like they're better friends. Better friends here. Is it Juan? With who? Hmm. Hmm. I feel like they're both heading in different directions, but I would say that Juan has an idea. He has a drive. So maybe there is encouragement of this relationship. And I do feel like Nelly, Nelly right now is looking for something to release herself, maybe even a type of religion or faith, um, because she feels trapped. Trapped. I feel like a dark energy for this wand, man. Seven of Swords is what I got. Like I said, I feel like his intention is a little bit dark. I'm not quite sure what it is. This is tarot card reading. I can't give you a definitive answer. It'd be impossible. Okay. Nelly. Juan's intention for Nelly is dark. I feel like Nelly is seeking religion and faith in order to release herself from some type of, trap or entanglement. So I don't feel like he's particularly interested in her because of, you know, a loving type of situation. I feel like it's more dark, maybe just about sex, to be quite frank with you. Does that answer your question? Okay. And with me. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I've been out of the dating world. No idea whatsoever. You're looking on the plus side there. I tell you the truth. Okay. Because that was dark between him and Nelly. But let's see with you. You're laughing. You're like, I knew it. Five of Cups. I feel like it's more beneficial for this individual to be with you because it's not just about sex or intercourse. Oh, Four of Cups upside down. You may be lonely because you can't communicate with this one. You can't, you know, get your point across. You're like, it's not Nelly you want, it's me. Like I just want to hang out with you. I just want to go have a drink. I want to go, get to know you. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Sorry, for me here in Colorado, we all like sitting down, have a drink on the mountain. Oh no, it's retracting messages. Anything else? No worries. You don't have to call me dear. You have a wonderful day. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, fun fact, koi fish actually represent innocence, peace. Fun tattoo if you want to get it. That's interesting.